Hello, fearless viewers. Join me today while I experience nettle tea for the very first time. I've chosen my ivy grapevine cup for these inaugural sips, and I'm going to move now over to the nettle tea plants. Let's go! Okay everyone, here are my nettle plants. I think that they require a little bit more light than they're getting here in the winter months indoors. So I'm going to snip them back, and actually this one's drooping a bit. So I'm going to harvest as many leaves as I can, then I'm going to cut them back kind of to the base and give them more light. Okay? And well, there's my frog outfitted with a bulb turkey baster, ready to water my plants, and this is my tea plant. So I have been stung by these plants before, and so we're going to try to avoid that, but I'm going to courageously just pluck them. So, and then we'll see, how many of them I can stuff into my cup. So here's my cup. One down. Okay everyone, I have a nice full mug full of nettles here, and I only managed to get stung like 3 times, once on the tip of this finger here near the nail, and a couple times on my, on my thumb here. So, not too bad, and it's an ample mug full, so let's get to the water portion of the video. Okay, my fresh filtered water has just come to the boil, and now for the steeping and the waiting. I'm going to give this a solid 5 minutes or so. I definitely don't want to encounter any stinging sensations. On or about my face. Alright. So. The tea is steeped. You can see that the liquor is a very pale green color, and the leaves are lurking there just below the water line. Let's go ahead and enjoy this. The time has come. There's an aroma not unlike green tea. Certainly very vegetal. The flavor is very much like a soup, a green, stimulating, clean, grassy taste. My palate's not burning. It's pretty pleasant, soup-like. So in the stew pot, where nettles often arrive, I'm sure that this would be very tasty. It's a substitute for any kind of a pottage herb, and I'm really happy with this. I know that it doesn't have any stimulating properties like the caffeine in tea, but there are a lot of health claims when it comes to nettles. Of course, I'm skeptical about all of that, but it does have a very long history of human use, and I really can't wait to try some nettle leaf in some soup. This isn't the first time I've grown nettles, but it's the first time I've prepared them for consumption. And, well, I have to say it's got a very vegetal flavor. It'll take me several cups to get accustomed to this. Of course, now I've stripped my plants, and I'm going to have to wait around for them to spring up from the ground again and provide more leaf. So it's been a good experience. I'm actually going to pluck one of these out of the water and eat it. Courageously. Ooh. It's good. It's maintained a nice firm texture. At first I was chewing down into those hairs, and the crunchiness and I guess the thickness of the leaf was a little surprising to me. It's probably can't see this, but it's covered. Yeah, there they are. You can see it against my shirt maybe. It's covered with hairs, and I don't think all of them are stinging hairs. I've read various reports. Some say that the stinging hairs come out diagonally from the bottom of the leaf. Other people say other things, but you can taste those hairs. It's not stringy in the mouth. It breaks up readily. I think this is just going to be a fine addition to future dishes. I really can't pinpoint anything more about the taste, but it's good and it's pleasant, and I do feel as if I'm eating a foodstuff rather than a stimulant tea or using the drink for its drug effect. As I'm getting further down in the cup, it's getting a little bit stronger actually, and I'm enjoying it even more. I know that I didn't really have a lot of leaves to work with, and probably I would stuff this cup a lot fuller if I had more leaves available for a nice cuppa. But this has been a great experience overall, and I would recommend it to anyone. And those stings are still, well, you can see, yeah. You can see that my skin has responded, but I'm not bothered by it. Like the pain was only a flash, and it's pretty much gone. The worst nettle sting I had was, I think I was at a camping trip in Ohio, and I was traipsing through the woods, and my whole leg kind of was stung. And that took a couple minutes to go away. Yeah, tastes like I'm having my daily soup nutrients, and maybe I'll just have one more leaf here. And I grew them myself. I know that they've not been exposed to any bad stuff. No pesticides. Like most things that are new to me, I'm going to have to think about how I feel about this for a while and have several more cups. But then, you know, it may or may not move into the rotation of food items that I indulge in on a semi-regular basis. That is definitely to be seen. So some stinging nettle tea. a good way to spend the evening. Thanks for watching.